Hello, everyone. Welcome to some D&D. Sorry for being late. Waiting for a player who is probably taking a nap or something, just like I was.
I was gonna say, I was like, deja vu all over again.
Yeah.
Which means he cannot be blamed.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Wasn't me this time, I swear.
Yeah, exactly. But let's see. How's everyone doing today? Quickly.
I'm doing all nice and shiny.
Yeah, doing better.
Fan-frickin-tastic.
Hell yeah. Lamatic, yo, welcome. You've been waiting? Well, thank you for waiting, man. We appreciate you.
Yo,
Yeah.
Lamatic, that's my favorite viewer.
Hey, he's out here just hanging out.
Yeah. Let's make it worth the wait, or wait the worth.
Yeah. Anyways, do you guys want to explain what happened last episode?
A lot of combat.
Last time on
Last-
D&D.
Last time, we investigated an ancient monk place. Judging by the number of undead in there, so they probably died horribly. So that's just speculating. Algernon made a friend. And by making a friend, I do mean a horrific undead spirit he's bound to his will with dark magics.
Ah, yeah.
The bestest of friends. The most loyal of friends.
Oh yes, yeah, he is. He is the most loyal friend he has got here.
Oh, wait, wrong one.
Then, we were exploring some rooms, getting some artifacts. Grick was melting a wall to get some undisclosed weapons. And, Bolts punched a statue right in his frickin' face.
That's right.
Flew across the room, banged into the other one. Both turned into monsters, and he proceeded to kill them with some help.
Yeah.
There he
There he is.
I was eating pizza.
I knew it! I called it!
You did?
He
I
Well,
did.
you
did.
said you were eating dinner.
Oh, he's so cool.
He's so cool.
He's so dreamy.
Dang.
He knows
I
that.
don't get that. Whenever I
knows
read someone's
me.
mind, they're just like, hey, shut up. You don't know me. That's cool.
Alright, that'll be pathway
I
up.
was worried I was gonna have to act of my own will this session.
Oh no.
We don't want that.
Yay.
Well, the fact,
Free
no,
will
no, my
jump
will.
scare.
Alrighty. So, if you didn't hear, we pretty much did all combat last episode, and we found a couple magical items. I put, let's see. If you guys look in the party journal, so it'd be like in the journal, and then if you scroll down past the party, and then there'll be party's journal. Over there, there is party's magical items. So I'll just show this really quick.
Hammer spear.
Dear diary. We went through a frozen tundra today.
It was cold.
It was more snow.
Dear diary, today I saw more snow. Good night.
Next day, dear diary, it's still white and cold outside. I don't know when I'll be able to see the warmth again.
Dear diary, I hate this place.
Dear diary, mom, come pick me up.
Mom.
Say,
Oh no.
dear diary, mom, come pick me up. They have the weed here.
I'm not having fun at the sleepover. They're beating me in Smash.
That's one way to get smacked.
Oh.
What, losing?
Well, you lose one way or the other. I don't know.
You
A
either
real
lose
loser
at Smash
finds
or you
multiple
lose your
ways to
virginity.
lose.
There's no winning, man.
And depending on the stakes, both.
Yeah.
Real losers find a way.
Go away. We serious?
So what's this
nah.
hammer sphere?
It's orb that we found last time.
Cool. Can it be grafted onto me?
Calm down.
Yeah.
We just
We
got it.
We also have the magic item question mark question mark question mark,
Can it be grafted
Oh.
onto me?
which we should perhaps point the artificer at.
Hi, I'm the artificer.
Hello, I
Hello.
assume this is magic.
I love magic.
No.
What a coincidence.
What a coinky-dink.
You could start searching
What a
around
white
for the said magical item, and you're probably sniffing it out, looking at each item, and it is the cloth that you found earlier.
God, that I found earlier.
Yeah.
Where am I? I don't know where I am. Oh, there it is.
So it's like the player. Are the players just like looking around the room?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bolts is not doing a very good job of that.
No,
He doesn't really know where to look. Eventually,
He
at
doesn't really
one
have a
point,
magic
he
sense.
goes up to Algernon, grabs the back or like either the back or the front of his hood, and just kind of lifts him up, looks underneath him.
Oh. Don't think it's. I don't think it's there.
How classy.
He does realize that it's not there and puts you down.
It just dusts himself off. Has the heart like the strangled clothy thing just help with the dusting off. I've decided to call him Strangles.
Okay.
Aw.
Because he was trying to strangle you. Met him.
It didn't work very well on me.
No,
I hope we killed the ones that strangled me.
no.
Well, I mean-
This is the one that tried to strangle you.
God damn it.
So what you guys found is called the Ephod of Authority. Yeah, I'll put it into the.
Ooh, all caps. You've got to scream it.
E-pod.
I think we're effed. Just in
Pod.
general.
The ephod.
Pod of authority.
I don't.
It's
think...
very energy efficient.
Hey, wait a minute. I found something cool. Hey, look at this. This part of the map is mirrored. You can tell by the shadows being off.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just like, God, that's so weird.
It's supposed to switch these
You
two.
notice that the shadow cuts off on this part of the room.
Man,
and
that's
goes to
weird.
The other side of the room.
Huh.
You guys don't notice
Strange.
fucking shit.
You don't notice nothing.
I will say though, it's not the same image on both sides because the shadow does not extend all the way to the wall. It's
Oh.
two separate images that are both flipped.
Yeah. It's not
You gotta
perfect.
You gotta put this one over here on this one, and you put this one over here on this one.
Don't tell him how to do his own
Richard.
maps. He can do what he wants. He's God.
Clearly, as a mapographer, as such as myself, I should know a thing or two about maps.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, poggers.
Clearly, as a mathematician,
Mathematician.
doing mathematics.
Sun Tzu wrote this map, and I think he knows a little bit more about mapping than you do.
Oh my god.
I had to do math today, and I did it wrong, so I had someone else do it for me.
Well, then you didn't do it wrong. They did it wrong. Blame them.
Why didn't you come to me? I'm good at math.
Why didn't you go to E?
Because it was, I don't know, it was something really quick, and I had to do it for my presentation. I had to take $4.7 million and do times that by 80 or something. Get 80% of $4.7 million.
million times 80%. I think that's a bit less than quick.
No, I was supposed to take
It's a silver
80% of the 4.7 million.
3.76 million.
Yeah, that's what one of my coworkers got because I kept on getting like 4.3, and I
cleric?
was like, I don't know what I did wrong.
Oh.
I
But yeah,
never
that's
played
what you got there.
Rick is just gonna
What's
hand it to Haley.
what slot does it go
Effed
on?
slot.
It is the torso slot.
It's a
It's a
vestment.
little coat.
Yeah,
You
so
fucking
this is
read it.
considered like it would be like a shirt. So it doesn't take up an armor slot.
Yo, she got a t-shirt.
Yo, budget t-shirt.
I'm amused at how it specifies, but not for rebuking. I see how it is.
Oh yeah, this is for a but not for yeah. It's the vestment of divinity, not undivinity.
How big is the vestment?
It seems like a human-sized vestment, but it like
Exist.
It just watch this. You put on the shirt, it resizes.
yeah.
Go it over.
If we don't do that, it's going to be a bit big on you, Haley.
Yeah. No. You see that's why all the nobles always carry like magic clothing, not for the benefits it has. It's because always a good fit.
Watch me dispel magic and they're all naked.
Is it a dress? It's so big. It must be a dress.
Okay.
It is kind of similar to those like monk clothes that you found there, but they're like fancy monk clothes.
Robe.
Yeah.
Robe.
I thought that said investment for a second, and I was just like,
I invest in this robe.
Stonks.
Yeah.
So
Stonks.
it looks like we've got everything we need here. Should we go back to the camp and make sure they haven't died horribly yet, or should we keep going wandering around these mountains?
Who's they?
Oh, the other people.
Oh, right.
Or we could go back and find that weird kobold thing. Honestly, what's that kobold? Is he furry?
Well, we could try and clear it up with them. We could go find the
There we go.
maybe dragon.
With
Or we can go back to camp or whatever.
We have lots of choice.
friends.
Did they tell us if and when we're supposed to quote unquote go home? Because there a certain ship time to leave if anyone wants to go back?
Does anyone remember?
No, I don't.
I sort of got the impression that
I believe they said they'd be back in like 1 or 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes about a month to get here, so it would take a month to get back, and depending on when they decide to send that back.
Cool.
Could be 2 months, could be 3 months.
Okay.
At least 2 months.
At minimum 2 months.
Yeah. We don't need to check in on them. They're fine.
We in this for life.
We live here now.
That is quite possible. With all the undead and stuff.
That's not our problem.
We in this for afterlife.
We in this for afterlife.
Well, this guy was. Point to the clothes.
Or cross it. The sleeves sort of cross their arms, like yeah.
Offended.
Oh, that was not the angle I was going for, but sure.
It's like, yeah, I'm alive.
Yeah, check this out. Just start breakdancing.
Yeah. So after you guys exit the
monastery,
you guys can give me a spot check if you'd like.
You know what? I don't like.
Oh.
After we exit Minnesota.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
All right.
Minnesota.
Classic Minnesota W.
Spot.
Greg doesn't see anything. Like, what?
He was looking for a low roll, you fool.
Nah.
I see everything, and I'm so fucking overwhelmed that I just
Wow,
pass
I
out
feel
and fall
so
down.
outclassed. I thought 16 was good.
No.
It is. It is.
man.
You're doing great, Pat. Maybe I need to clean your lenses. Get
So-
some dirt.
My eyes are slightly malfunctioning.
You're gonna have to kneel down or something if you want me to help you with that. I'll roll my ass down here. Pull out a little
So-
rag. There you
Bolts.
go.
Yeah.
You will see over in the distance, you'll see the wrecked village, and you'll see that there is like a small smoke spire of like probably like someone just having like a bonfire or something, or like someone's chimney is on. So you can see like the small specks of smoke in the distance.
Cool.
Not like a concerning amount of smoke.
No, nothing like. It's not like the town is on
The
fire.
city's on fire.
Yeah, that'd be super obvious.
Mm.
The Algernon. You're looking around. Let's see. You will see a path. I guess a path. It looks like a passage that kind of goes into the mountains. Oh God, where's my brush? So right over here. Nice little.
I think we
Don't know if you see that.
I would say
Okay.
Is it
All right. Well,
okay?
use
there.
the ruler tool. You can see that everywhere.
Oh yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Path
Is it
this
that-
way.
Yeah. You see, like, there's a sort of like a pathway through the mountains.
Okay. Well, we see we can head off that way. How does everybody feel about staying kind of away from the camp for another while? I don't see any need to go back. Our supplies are good. We have unlimited. Well, we've all the magic stuff, so we don't actually ever need to go back.
I think we should hit that peak first.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that one is closer, and we have seen something over there. I can see
Mhm.
it.
All right. And
I'm
then
down.
Haley, you're looking around. You will see a small little speck. I'll use the ruler this time. Somewhere's over here.
ruler. Ooh, that
It
is
looks
far.
like there's another small town or a village in the distance. It's kind of nestled, but like near the mountains or near the trees.
Just a bit
Mhm.
further than a path.
Yeah. And Grick, with the 21, you will
21?
see there is one. I don't know if you'd see that, but way down here, there seems to be ruins of some sort.
Oh.
From what you could tell, it is a village with a large tower.
Oh. I think we should go that way next.
I have no
Ruins
strong feelings. I have
mean
no strong
magic.
feelings.
Big
Yeah.
towers mean magic. Magic means profit.
I have no strong feelings one way or another.
The gold does.
Okay. There's a small town, I think, on the other side. In
Going
those
over
mountains.
there.
All the way down there.
Eh.
But I'm content with just going to the tower if everyone else wants to.
Sure. We should go to the tower if it's closer, like it's up here. Because then if we want to
tower's down here.
eventually,
I think it's about the
Okay.
same distance. Yes,
okay,
it's the same distance.
I think we should look up here first,
Yes.
and then we can go down and look around. Because we want to look at everywhere eventually. We should try and like minimize double back.
Onwards and upwards then.
Righty.
Indeed.
It'll take you guys probably an hour or two to get down, I think. So you guys would be able to get down the pathway and be able to climb up this mountain. I'm guessing that's what you guys would like to do.
Yes, going up. Well, eventually trying to get up. Trying to find. I think the goal is we're looking for the figure we saw up here.
Okay. So far, you don't see any figures on the mountain at the moment.
Are we on the mountain?
No, you're still at the bottom.
Okay. Could be on the other side of the mountain.
Up the mountain we go.
And then I'm
Does
guessing you
anyone
just
have
wanna
like
climb the
sense
mountain?
magic or something?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we're. What?
Oh no, I just didn't hear hardcore.
Does anyone have sense magic, and does it work that far away?
Nothing I can get is that can go from that far away.
I've got sense dumb questions and it's going off right now.
All right, all right. I can leave.
No.
I have detect magic. It's
I don't know if you can
good for-
detect up a mountain.
it's good for 60 feet.
Been more than
Cool.
60 feet. I think we're going several miles.
That's
There we
all
go,
I
I
have.
suppose.
Well, I think we just have to get closer if we want to get a better idea of what's going on.
But closer we shall go.
Alrighty. So you want to find like a pathway up, or do you want to just scale the mountains?
Look for a pathway, guys.
Yeah, let's look for a pathway.
Alrighty.
I almost died even with a pathway.
Yeah. We definitely don't want to avoid climb checks.
It's just because I'm small.
And weak.
I'm
Don't
small
forget
too.
I mean, don't forget we.
Sorry, it's true.
I guess I'll just keep all these magic items to myself.
Weakness is relative.
Hey.
Yeah, that.
Alright. You will find a pathway through the woods. It seems to be like an animal path. And it starts to scale the mountain. But it will take quite long.
We'll be here for quite long.
How many time units is quite long?
Quite long,
At least
as
3.
in, by the time you get up, it is nightfall.
That is quite long.
Cliffside
Well-
sleeping.
Honk shoe.
I take you for a hunk, sure, if you ever sleep.
If I sleep.
One day I'll upgrade you with a sleep module, and then you'll hunk
module.
shoe.
Otherwise, you get up to the mountain. You guys can look on both sides. And there seems to be yet another mountain vault past it. But when you look past the vault lines, you can see trees on the other side, and like there's land.
Oh, the
Sort
mountain
of
range
like
is over?
yeah.
Cool.
But at night it is going to be pretty difficult to look for tracks and everything. So it might be best to wait till daytime. Unless you want to spend your time at night.
I've no particular interest in wandering around the top of a mountain at night.
Yeah.
At
Sounds
night.
Sounds like a wonderful way to fall off a mountain.
Fantastic.
And bullets will keep watch for a dragon.
Okay.
Just a dragon.
Anything. But just tell me if you see anything important.
Yes, sir.
This fucking guy.
This
fucking guy.
Him.
Get a load of this guy.
I appreciate his exact and slightly annoying adherence to your terms. This I approve. Now remember, just turns to both. Now remember, if he doesn't explicitly order you to do something or make it an instruction, you don't actually have to do it.
Don't you teach my robot free will?
Oh,
It's like angrily shaking my fist at you.
Oh, no.
Why I order?
This isn't
Why
free will.
I order?
This is contract law. It's quite different.
Contract?
Yes.
You training me to be a lawyer?
There is no contract
no.
signed.
No.
I
I'm not
saved
training you to be a
Boltz's
lawyer.
life, and Boltz owes me for it.
Oh, there's no contract. In that case, he owes you nothing.
He owes
Unless-
me his life because I saved his life.
Was that a prior agreement? Did he
Yes.
agree to? No, did he agree before he was alive in order to serve you?
How is someone supposed? What?
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Unless there was prior agreement, cannot be held for any terms after the fact. And I'm not
Okay,
teaching him
all
to
right.
be a lawyer. I'm
Boltz?
teaching him to be the defendant.
How's this, Boltz? For the price of eternal servitude, I will not decommission you right now. How does that sound?
Also not enforceable, as that would be under duress.
I am fine with this.
Bingo bongo.
Under duress.
You think Rick is threatening Bolts right now?
I'm saying I could convince a jury of your peers that he was.
There's no jury
I
here.
have I have peers?
He has peers?
There
What's
are
going
others.
on? So many big words are being thrown all over the place, and people are yelling.
I was just trying to turn my robot against me.
It's a pastime.
Will he be a villain then? He goes
No,
against us?
No, not at all.
Why I oughta.
Put 'em up.
Ah,
Bolts, you fight for me.
Boltz is happy where he is.
oh,
How do
one
you
other
know
de-
that?
Because I just asked him. Right, Boltz?
One other detail. Just sorry. This is all very fun, and I'm quite enjoying this conversation.
Okay.
You should probably kill that undead sack of clothing before I go to.
Why don't you kill it? It's your sack of clothing.
Oh. I mean, I could. I wouldn't want to move the pleasure for you. It won't fight back.
I'm tackling the clothing.
The clothing goes
I
down and just
crave vengeance.
start slashing and hitting the creature. And eventually it just dies.
That was therapeutic.
I don't know if I'll have the ability to command the sun. dead tomorrow.
Can you command the shreds of it?
No, not.
Alrighty, well, the next day will pass by. It is cold and calm. Nothing too crazy. It's not been too cold yet. It's been a normal weather.
Normal weather.
It is day 34 of spring. It is Nacht Day.
Nacht Day.
Alrighty. And you guys want to search around for whatever was up here, eh?
Did Bolt see anything in the night?
Did I?
No.
Don't even gotta roll. There's just nothing there.
Yeah. Nothing attacked you guys at night.
Was there anything nearby in general?
It would have been.
I think Bolt has dark vision.
I don't.
I lied. Okay then.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably guys didn't see much of anything. Maybe just the moon.
Right. Welcome back to making the DM do unnecessary work. What's the moon phase right now?
The moon phase is
Waning crescent.
Waxing crescent.
The
Ooh.
gibbous.
let's see, the Great Gaping. That's what it's called right now.
What?
Blood
Yo, the
moon.
moon's
I
gaping.
don't think that's a phase. I think it's a lifestyle.
It's a Friday night, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Eh?
Nay, nay.
Nay, I say.
So for the morning, he's gonna avenge. Algernon is once again going to excuse himself and attempt to get a little bit of distance to his morning ritual.
Okay.
And it'll be Astaroth, Diabolos of Bathor, which is DC 20.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
How dare you have a higher DC than me?
Well, it's a DC that I have to hit.
Not easy.
I thought of AC.
No.
Don't worry, Bolts. You'll always have a higher AC than me.
I have to beat 20 or bad things happen. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Bad things happen.
Yeah.
Plus 15. Very good.
Yeah, really hard to fuck that up.
It happens. Like
It did happen.
It did. I mean, it happened last time. So he is able
I'm
to
impressed.
suppress the sign. And I have abilities now.
Yay.
Does anybody have anything they wish to use? I have divination.
What?
Oh. Also, I now have a bonus to bluff and disguise checks equal to my binder level.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
And I have got one other one that'll be anywho. By the by, I will throw this one out. Is anybody ever curious why Algernon disappears every morning? Or
I don't
just
wake up in time to notice he's gone.
That's fair. If you're a late riser.
Haley doesn't care too much. She just assumes you're just like doing your thing.
I just assume you're weird.
Bolts might perceive it as a threat.
Are you betraying us?
Boss, me, betraying you?
Sun's getting real low, Bolts.
Wait.
Tell me about the bodies again, Rick.
What bodies? You do not recognize the bodies in the water.
You do not recognize.
Oh, I
the
said
bodies
bunnies,
of
not bodies. It
Oh, bunnies.
was a reference. It was
And
a funny.
remember,
Yeah, reference. High five. Woo.
Let's go.
Chatters, subscribe if you got that reference. Comment down below.
Comment down below. Well,
wait,
it's
wait until the live stream is over to comment.
you guys have done your morning rituals and everything. What would you guys like to do up here on the mountain?
Get up and search for keys.
Okay.
No. Don't take that seriously. I'll die.
stay together and search for.
Yes. I'm looking for big tracks, maybe a large cave.
Yeah, if you're looking for tracks, you guys can roll me a survival, or if you would like to use your eyes a bit more, you can give me a search check.
I use my nose.
Nose, you have the track ability.
No, probably not.
All
Jesus Christ, I got a -7 to swim? Why?
Your armor and you're over encumbered.
I'm so... Ah.
Why are you over encumbered?
I picked up a lot of magic items, and I'm hoarding them all.
Put them on the sled.
What if they get stolen?
Yeah. What am I rolling? What the fuck?
A search or survival.
Where the hell is S? Search. I'm better at searching. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, you are.
Search. Interesting. You guys will eventually find these big footprints. Grick will spot them first. And it's like probably 30 feet away where you guys
How many toes?
how many toes?
Many toes.
Let me count.
Let me count on my fingers.
5 maybe?
5 toes.
5 toes.
5 toes.
Susie. Is
Are
Grick
the
a footologist?
No.
He's got a foot fetish.
how big are the prints?
They
5
are
is not very good, I'll be honest. Large.
They are let's see. Large.
Large. Can I roll for footology?
You want to roll for footology?
Can I see if I can figure out what creature it is, or what like creature type by the foot?
Okay.
Obviously, I won't know what fucking color it is, but
This would be a knowledge skill.
oh, don't I get bonuses to knowledge just for being next to Algernon?
Yeah, you get +1 by being next to him.
Knowledge nature. Do you have that?
Do I need the little check mark to use it?
You need ranks in them.
No.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I have no idea.
I'll give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl.
22?
I have some knowledge.
Oh, you
some knowledge of
whirled.
feet. Yes, I know much feet.
We just go to your house and there's just like lined pictures of feet on the walls. Taxidermied feet.
Yeah.
Is
Big
it
pair of
any
toes
weirder
over your
than
fireplace.
taxidermied heads. I'd consider
Uh,
it less weird.
I would consider it more weird.
With the regeneration spell, the owners might even be okay.
Infinite feet. Bro, infinite feet glitch.
You think that this is a giant's foot?
Okay.
Which type of giant? You're unsure.
I knew 5 toes was a bad sign.
It's most likely a frost giant. It would make sense. It's probably not likely that it's a stone giant. But it could be possible. And it's a bit too small for like a storm giant or any other thing like that.
Yeah, no, it seems reasonable. It's probably a giant of some kind. Considering we're up a snowy mountain, most likely a frost giant.
Damn it.
You know, they're
do we
not
know where?
necessarily. Go ahead.
Sorry. Do we know? Like, is it gonna come for us soon? Is it gonna attack us?
Well, we're probably near its home. So, how baseline friendly are giants to people wandering around their home?
Wasp.
Question.
No, from all are welcome to our humble abode. To trespassers will be shot, survivors will be shot again.
If you're trespassing, they might be curious and confront you, or they may straight up just attack you without asking questions. It really depends on who it is, but it is a pretty known fact that giants don't like dragon folk.
We're boned. What if we just want a cup of sugar?
You make an excellent point. You make an excellent point, GM. And my response to that is hat of disguise. I am no longer giant folk. I'm no longer dragon. It's like,
What about me?
What about you?
Sucks to be you.
Indeed. Well, it just becomes a human. How are you? How are you going today? Today, fellow possessor of skin.
How are you doing?
I'm acting human.
Billy starts clapping.
Just act like how you were already talking. You don't have to. No.
I don't know.
I can tell. Most humans don't introduce themselves as skin havers.
Well, I don't know. It's the really weird thing about them. I mean, okay, actually, I can't demonstrate because this is all just an illusion. But you know, it's all soft and easy to tear.
It is. I don't get how they do it.
I don't know.
Yeah, what you do know is that they're frost giants are around 15 feet high. They're slightly shorter than some of the other races of giants. If you were, you might not get attacked like immediately if you're dragon folk, but they hate dragons for sure. They will attack dragons immediately.
Well,
What's
good thing there's no
wrong?
dragons here.
Good thing, my ass. I was hoping for a dragon.
You do know a lot of dragons are dicks.
You desecrating the dragon name.
I'm half dragon. I'm allowed.
He has the D pass.
I don't think they're discs.
Have you met any?
I mean, not yet.
Oh, well. Get back to me when.
Maybe I will. Wait, have you met dragons?
Yes. One of them, though a dragon was my mother.
Well, I mean outside of that. That doesn't count.
Why
That
not?
does count.
I think very counts.
Whatever. Not important.
I'll just draw my hood a little bit more, I guess, if we're insisting on saying hi to this guy.
So, well, we don't know. It could be a different type of giant. Or just a very extremely large man.
Pretty sure an extremely large man is classified as a giant.
Oh no, that's actually racist. They're very different.
Yeah, well, that's not Russia.
It'd be like saying a dragon and a wyvern are basically the same thing.
That's just factually not true. They have a completely different number of limbs. You can't. That's not something you just mix up.
There you go. Giants and extremely large men are different. And women.
No, that's like saying if you took a small dragon and made it large, that would be different than a dragon.
Well, that's a different thing. They're both dragons, but giants and humans are different.
How? One's
There's
big.
Yes, but like dragons and like those small little lizards are both lizards. They're not the same thing.
Lizards don't have wings.
You do not have wings, Rick.
I know I don't have wings. Thank you for the reminder.
Also don't have wings, but I'm half dragon.
Well, after you guys are done communicating your concerns,
Being racist. We just turn around and there's the giant. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Oh,
Tears streaming down his face.
oh, also, all of us have been cancelled on Magebook.
Magebook.
It's okay. Grick's kind of a boomer, so it's bound to happen.
You guys will see that the footprints are going somewheres, specifically.
Hydalann. Nice home.
And they seem
Well,
to be
shall we
going
visit?
north.
I don't think we've anywhere else to be going.
Ruins. Whatever. We can come back to it. Sure, let's poke our nose in this guy's business. It definitely end well.
Of course, I'm glad you agree.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh,
We're not going to the tower anymore?
We're still gonna go to the tower at some point.
Oh, we're taking a detour.
Sure. Hopefully we hit it before they do.
Hopefully. Alrighty. Well, this is a good time to do that because you're not too sure when these footprints will be covered up by the snow or snowing. But I'll start moving your tokens for you guys.
I go.
And you let me know when you want to stop. And I'll tell you how many days you guys spend.
Oh god, this is gonna be a long walk.
so does it, when we're following these tracks, does it look like we're catching up? Or
No, it does not. It actually looks like his strides are longer, and you're pretty sure that giants are super good at climbing, so they could climb down mountains quickly.
Is he running somewhere? What the fuck?
So it would probably take you guys twice or triple as long as a frost giant can climb down a mountain and climb back up.
They're kind of built for that.
It doesn't look like we're catching up on them.
No, I feel like that should have been out of the question to begin with.
Well, I didn't. Honestly,
It's a matter of whether they stopped somewhere or not.
yeah. What are people's feelings now that it looks like he's like a good bit away? I'm less jazzed about this.
Perhaps we'll find more goodies north. Hell, maybe they already went to those ruins. The further north we go, the more likely we're to be the only ones up there. So maybe this is good.
Okay. And everyone else?
Whatever you guys want, I will follow.
Like you say everyone else, but it's just Haley.
I am everyone.
Okay. Not menacing at all.
You are not me.
Well, I
That's
can
okay,
be.
Bolts, you don't
Just
count.
watch this.
And then she like covers her mouth to try and sound robotic.
You are not me. See?
Bolts just looks kind of confused. He doesn't understand.
He has no idea what you just did.
Roll an acting check.
You sound just like her.
DC 30 to convince Bolts you are actually him.
Suddenly, she actually pulls it
Holy
off.
shit.
May. So, funny enough, I do have a plus 12.
You don't count. How do you have a plus 12?
Because my vestige gives me plus 6
The acting?
to disguise.
Ah.
If it's just bluff, I've got plus 24.
Shoot.
I mean, there's no
Disguise
acting
yourself as
skill. I feel like
the
it'd be more like performance.
Yeah, maybe.
Roll for performance. See how convincing I am.
I don't know. Does disguise count towards both disguising your appearance and disguising your voice?
Yes, it can. Pretty sure.
And the squeeze, it is.
Well, you guys all want to confirm to follow these tracks?
Yeah.
I'm game.
All right.
I'm
Type
game.
1 to go up north. Type 2 to not. Because we're about to go on an adventure. One and a half. Uh-oh. All right, boys. So, you all are going to be doing something. And it's going to be really cool.
We're going to be walking. Well, he's going to be walking. I'm going to be on a sled.
Right now, it's looking like you guys are... You know how in Lord of the Rings?
No.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yes. Continue.
The book, it's 90% walking.
Yeah. So you guys
Oh,
are
is it like
walking...
Death Stranding?
Yeah, it's like Death Stranding.
Okay.
Walking through the misty mountains.
Yeah.
Such expansive vestiges to see.
These
And
mountains.
occasionally I see a sign saying visit New Zealand.
Lovely. Where are we going?
And you guys will climb up to around this point when it looks like the tracks move down into the valley. Let's see.
It's just a valley, huh?
Shoot. Okay, so that would be
A
about
long time.
2 days, I would say.
2 days of detectiving.
Yeah.
Time to be a detective.
What?
Nothing.
The first day of travel, there was a cold snap, so it got colder. It was snowing a little bit. And the next day there was a heat wave, and that's today.
How hot are we talking?
It was only like 10 degrees warmer.
Oh,
Sweet.
Yeah.
Write down irregular weather patterns.
Yeah. So to your left, you guys see a bunch of tree lines. And a couple like frozen lakes.
Ooh, frozen lakes.
Yeah. And it does extend a bit further towards the north, where it looks like this is like an enclosed area.
Oh.
Is anyone here making a map of this place as we go?
Nope.
Okay. Algernon, realizing that that's probably a good idea, is gonna start doing that. Just
Alrighty.
kind of paying some attention to what's going on and just.
The only map we need is right here. He pokes his forehead.
Alrighty. You guys want to continue following the tracks?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. While now, so.
Okay. And
Can't
it goes
give up,
down the
that's-
mountain over here, goes back up,
hmm
and it's around this point it's getting more difficult to find where he's going. I'm gonna need you guys to roll me a survival check to track this now.
Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest.
I think since it's been a couple of days and we're tracking, I will have swapped out for Boer who gives me the track feed.
Okay.
I just need to do a binding check.
Unfortunately, I do not have
Okay, we're good. We're good.
ranks
So
in
I have the
survival.
track. I have the track feed from.
Okay.
And I also have +4 survival.
Wonderful.
Are we doing survival checks?
If you... Yes, that's what we're doing right now.
I will survive.
Okay. Algernon
I
and
don't know.
Haley are surviving together.
Woo-hoo.
I am not surviving.
Don't worry, I got this.
Thanks,
Shit.
buddy.
Bullets and Grick, you guys are looking at like the tracks, and you're creating your own tracks, and you look behind you, and you're like, guys, I found tracks. And then everyone else is like, no, that's your tracks. But Algernon and Haley.
What's really confusing about that is I don't make tracks.
Oh,
You don't make
true.
tracks?
Yeah, I have boots that mean I don't make tracks in snow.
I have snowshoes. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know
You
what
do
those
still
look
make
like.
tracks.
Yeah. Why do your boots
I
make no
don't.
tracks?
Magic.
You're just looking at my tracks. It's like, look, there they are. And they're fresh, too.
They're very small.
The giant must have shrunk mid-walk.
Yeah.
The creature must be weak. It is small.
And yeah, Haley and Algernon, you guys could work together to find and track these disappearing feet. Yeah. And it does seem to be going across this mountain here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to think that the only way like Haley and Algernon were able to find it is because Haley's just riding on his shoulders and they just both look in the same direction.
Yeah, because she's got the higher wisdom, so she's got a little bit more ability in all of this. But Algernon is able to like give her the height for her to spot things.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
I love how this is leading us over every mountain.
We're adventurers. We have to go. It's like going down every aisle in a grocery store. We have to go to every mountain that we see.
My back hurts.
Okay.
But that's what track feed.
It tracks.
Yeah, it lets you track, surprisingly enough.
Who could have guessed?
You will see as you guys are climbing this mountain. This is like probably one of the taller mountains.
Oh yeah,
And
lucky us.
when you are nearing the top, you will see a castle up top.
Oh,
That's
castle,
like
good.
that's massive. It pretty much fills up the whole top of the mountain.
I feel rejuvenated suddenly. Let's go.
Could we wait to visit the castle until tomorrow? Kind of prep myself for tracking, and not so much for, meeting anything after we do.
Ah. Fine, but I'll get dibs on the treasure.
We share. That's how this works.
Whatever. Sure.
Excellent.
What does
So, yeah.
sharing entail?
It's like, you know how a lot of the times when many people want the same bunch of stuff, they fight over it, and the biggest person takes everything.
Like that?
Well, it's like that, except for instead of fighting, we split everything evenly so that everybody gets something.
I'd rather we fought.
And well, we don't want to fight though, because we're all meant to be friends, and you'd make the cleric cry.
Right.
Friendship.
So why don't we just skip the fight and then just give it to who we know is going to be the winner?
Because then Haley would be all sad. Sorry.
Haley can have a few things.
Mr. Cook, are you doing something that'll ruin the foundation of our party?
No. He was talking about
Nope.
something he would never do.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
You're a good person, Mr. Grick, so I don't see you doing that.
I don't know about ruining no foundation. That's not. Nah.
Anyway, yeah, I suggest we'll go and visit tomorrow, and I'm going to I need to get up in the morning and sort out my ability. It's like preparing spells. Yeah, sorry, preparing spells. That's basically how it works.
Right.
Yeah. Haley would know all about that.
Yeah.
Before the day ends, you guys could probably set up like a small little camp hidden away and under maybe there's like I'm gonna call it a snow ledge or something, like there'll be like a little ice cover.
Gotcha.
And it just just be over you. But is there anything you guys want to do or talk about? Any abilities that you want to use before tomorrow?
I want to use my ability Finders Keepers. Just conveniently not tell anyone. No, I don't think I have anything.
I've got on to now. For now, I have to.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, I suppose time will pass by. 6 hours. And then it'll be nighttime. And then you guys get to sleep. And eventually. Oh, also, do you guys use any fire, any light at night tonight?
I think that's a bad idea, and we all have our warmy folks. So
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we don't need a fire.
It is day 6 today. When you wake up, it is snowing and with sleet. It's cold.
Gross.
Yeah. And it's pretty windy. It's hard to see, so any projectiles that you want to use are gonna have mischance because of the high wind.
Oh no, my projectiles.
Oh no, his projectiles.
These
I
projectiles.
think I'm the only one with the projectiles. I'm new.
I'm glad I'm not playing a ranger anymore.
Otherwise, I'm guessing you guys want to check out this ice castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice castle.
You guys start climbing up. And what is the party's plan
Loot.
when you
we're
get to
going
this
to go
castle?
We're going to go in, and we're going to. Well, I suppose the first plan will be to say hi and see what's up.
Yeah,
What?
gotta give him a good knock at the door first.
Yeah.
We're doing, huh?
Well, Algernon will just zoop back to Hoopman. Pretty standard.
Guess we're knocking then.
Knock, knock.
Okay, you guys are climbing up, and you get to the doors of this castle. It's large, it's massive. Normally gates or like doors to a castle would be maybe like 20 feet, 30 feet high. But this looks like it's like 50, 60 feet high. Maybe 40. But it's very large.
Lily goes up to the door and just knocks as hard as she can.
I'm gonna go to the side of the castle while they do this.
Okay. You go to the side of the castle. You Yeah, you could go to the side of the castle. When you're knocking on the door, it doesn't make much noise. Like it's like it looks like this like hard steel door, and like when you you would expect to like hear like a ping or something when you hit it, but it's so thick that all the sound is being like reduced because like the doors are just so thick, so heavy.
Okay.
But above you, it's around 10 feet, maybe 20 feet high. You'll see these giant knockers.
Yo, awooga.
I'm just what kind of knockers?
Looking rather voluptuous.
What size is giant?
They are frost giant knockers.
That doesn't make it much better.
Yo.
A public reminder that we are all, in fact, adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a door knocker.
Totally.
He like looks up. It's so high up there.
Is it what, 20 feet up or something?
Yeah, 10, 20 feet up.
No, yeah, only 10 feet. Only 10 feet, yeah.
Okay, in that case, I think that's enough that Algernon can pick her up and lift her up so that she can go knocky knock.
Okay. I probably have to do a strength check because it's probably like pure iron.
Yeah, even this this knocker, these knockers are pretty heavy.
All right, let's do a strength check.
Also going to be pretty cold
Yeah,
and hard.
pretty cold and hard.
Let's hope for the best.
I believe in you.
With my -1 modifier, we got this.
You have this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
17. 17's fine.
She like holds her breath. She like, and then she grips on it really tightly, and she's like, "Yeah!" And then throws it, kind of, and then makes a thud sound.
Yeah, it when it hits the door, it will make this like ding, as if like it hit like a bell.
Ding dong.
And
No,
suddenly,
closer! I did it! I did it.
and suddenly, a face appears on this door knocker.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of like the metal of this door knocker kind of like changes,
Mm-hmm.
and it just like looks at you. Oh, who are you?
My name's Haley. Hi. Who are you?
I am the door knocker of the esteemed frost giants who live here.
Hello, Mr. Knocker. We were traveling the mountains and we saw your castle and thought it would look interesting, so we knocked.
Ah. Well, this is not my castle. It is the resident's castle.
We were following tracks of a frost giant. That's how we got here.
Hmm. I see. Well, they should be here in a moment. He looks like as if he's trying to like look behind him, but he can't, obviously, because he's just a knocker.
Yeah.
And eventually you will hear these like footprints, or these footprints, the footsteps, approaching, and just.
I can hear him coming.
Oh. Well, let's all be on our best behavior then.
Thank you, Mr. Knocker.
Ah, yes. I have let the residents know that that there are guests.
Excellent.
Let's see. The doors will open, and it's like it's slowly pushed open. And before you stands a frost giant man.
Good afternoon. My name is Algernon Kane, and we'll gesture for an introduction.
My name is Haley Malice. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Giant.
Hello. Hello. I am Vixbar. What brings you to my abode?
We were passing by, and we saw this wonderful place here, and we were just, we felt like we just had to visit and have a look in and see what the local lords of the place are doing. I would assume you are as equivalent to the rulers of this area as possible.
I am probably, yes, a ruler, if one might say. Not many out here could probably be called ruler. Not many. And he looks up to think, and nods.
Yes. And if of all that could, you are surely the most esteemed.
Yes. I. Hmm. Second. I am mighty and noble, one might say. Please, come inside. And
My thanks.
he will kind of gesture for the three of you to go inside.
Pitter
Three?
patter, pitter patter.
You know, after hearing how kind of it he is out of character, I almost feel bad for what I'm about to do.
Oh no!
Just Algernon is already in his head trying to
Oh, fuck.
formulate the excuse for when Grix does something stupid. Let's not mince words here.
Just planning in advance.
Yeah, just like yes, that is my. He's
He's
never
over
met him in my life.
I don't know that guy.
What?
I don't speak
Oh yeah.
common.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Yes, he's my personal fool. Now watch as he argues with me as I attempt to save his life. That's how foolish he is.
What do you take me for?
Anyway, let us save that for when it's required.
Bolts, you go inside, right?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Are you guys on a different screen?
No, we're all on the.
Okay.
We're supposed to be? I don't think we're supposed to be.
Nope.
I was worried that everyone was going inside like a physical location, and I was
No.
just standing around.
Just standing there.
It is the theater of
pretty.
mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick close to Grick because this giant seems menacing.
Yeah. He is.
Well, Rick left as soon as they knocked.
Yeah.
As they were
Really?
drunk. Yeah.
Rick is doing his own thing.
Oh.
Grick would,
Well,
if
what do
you
you- what do
noticed,
you-
and Grick would probably tell you to stay with the others.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he's gonna do as he's told then. Stay with the others.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Grick, you went to we'll just say the right side of the castle.
Yes.
Let's see, you want to go to the left. It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Yeah. And what exactly are you looking for?
A window.
Window. Okay. You will be able to find a window. It is probably 50 feet high.
Oh, fuck me.
Do you have any climbing gear?
I don't think so. Let me check. I have a rope. I have a 50-foot long rope.
Wonderful.
Okay. How are you gonna use that?
I don't know. Oh wait, I have a potion of spider climb. I'm amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
I drink the
my
potion.
God. You drink the potion?
Yes.
Okay. You spider climb. You drink the potion. It tastes like this.
Spiders.
Yeah, this like. If you had ate spiders before, it probably tastes like a spider.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Daily intake of 8 spiders.
Yeah. Whatever, like,
I don't know.
like the silk that's
Do
inside.
kobolds
and...
eat spiders? Is this normal for him?
Yeah.
As they say, the average person eats 8 spiders a day.
Gross.
Of course, this does
Delicious.
take into account Spiders John, who eats 10,000 spiders a day.
It is.
Yeah,
it
he's
is-
really
it-
fucking up our whole.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're able to climb up this window with no problem, or up to it.
Yes.
Let's see. Just gonna make sure. No.
Let's see. This lasts an hour. I can't run while climbing.
Yeah.
And climb speed of 20 feet.
Looks like it.
Sweet.
You do retain your dexterity bonus, just in case. And not run in the action while climbing. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're able to climb up. You see inside. Inside looks like there is... This is a storage room. Big
Perfect.
barrels. Yeah. I'm guessing you go
Right.
inside?
Yes.
All right. So you're inside this big storage room. There's all sorts of goodies here.
Perfect.
What do you do?
Loot.
Alrighty. Give me a search check.
Yeah. That's skills. Where's search? Ding.
A
15.
15. Let's these one of those. Two. Mm-hmm. You will find a beautiful small weapon.
Oh.
And it is... You think it's probably masterwork quality. 100% sure.
Yes.
And it's called a Sapara. And then this one. Next item. You're still looking around. Is okay. 20. Roll me a 1d6.
Free.
You find a golden pendant
Ooh.
with a 1,000 gold piece ruby on it.
Oh.
In my pocket. If anyone's gonna pick up something cursed and shiny, it's gonna be me.
Oh, and we love you, Forrest.
Yes, you do.
Well, yeah, because then you pick up the cursed stuff, but we don't have to.
Don't worry, I'll pick up all the other stuff too.
I mean, we just take that stuff away.
Good luck.
Distribute it.
I'd rather die than give it to you.
That can be arranged.
Ooh, you're gonna have to get through bolts first.
Oh, it's okay. Why do you think I'm teaching? Don't worry. Next time I'll teach him about unionizing.
It won't work. He's too cool. Bolts is loyal.
But
Wow.
Rick,
Bolt is absolutely loyal.
unionization is the coolest thing you can do.
No, it's not. Unionization is stupid and dumb, and you shouldn't do it.
You will also find these big barrels of that looks like you know how like they have like those big giant barrels of mead or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that, but it's like uber sized.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't really care about that.
It's the size of a black 2016 Kia Sportage.
Yeah, Sportage. Yeah,
Is that
as
your
big
Uber?
as that. Yeah, they're pretty large. Otherwise, like, you see a lot of like other things. I could just start naming goodies off for you.
I'm gonna write down all of them.
You'll find a small bag of cloves, 1 ounce of
Already
it.
need that. Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. Cloves
I'll just
are
write them
worth
down.
20 gold pieces each.
Ooh, never mind. Small bag of expensive clothes.
Let's see. You'll find parsley, just cheap.
Parsley.
There's like a little. There would be a small barrel of poppy seeds.
Seeds.
And there is a bunch of barrels of salt as well.
Are there any more valuables like the pendant and the sapphire?
Those are the most valuable so far. If you want to find more, you're gonna have to spend more time.
I'm okay with spending more time.
We'll go back to the other parties while we figure out them afterwards. The giant closes the door. And he starts walking behind you guys. So, and he is going to look at each one of you. He looks at the smallest, at Haley. We have a halfling, a human. I've been seeing humans for a long time.
Yes, I'm new in town. Well, new in mountain.
Where are you from?
You and mountain.
Where's a random humany place that Algernon would know about? Where was that port town?
You could just name the continent as a whole that we came from.
That's suspiciously vague.
You can say like you're like
would the giant even know about the continent?
No,
you can
that's the
say
thing.
you're like a
maybe he
nomad or
does.
something.
You know, what was the name of that port town we came from?
You came from Port Talus.
Yes, I'm from Port Talus originally.
Oh, he rubs his chin, nodding. I've not heard of such a place. What is it like at Port Talus?
Well, it's by the sea. Very nice place. Can't really say much more than that. It's just a town like any other. Lots of people there, of course.
And he sees that you're taking your time to answer. And he looks at Bolts. Bolts, how covered are you?
Covered am I?
Yeah.
Like how much can he tell that I am a big shiny warforged?
Yes, correct.
Oh, he can absolutely tell. I am not covered at all.
Okay. Oh. I've seen your kind before.
Bolt's actually sorry to cut you off, but just Bolt's reaction to that alone is just about the most amount of reaction anyone has seen out of him this entire trip. He
I don't even get to see it.
He actually looks taken aback.
Yes, there used to be many of you back in my days. I remember them creating you folk long, long, long time ago. And this is like as like he's like doing these like slow paces behind you guys.
Are you that old?
Yes. Very old. Been here for as long as I can remember.
You don't look old. That's amazing.
He bellows in laughter, shaking the castle. Ah. Well, us giants, we live long lives.
Anyone else live with you?
Yes, I have my wife and a couple of kids, but sometimes they go off on little adventures, little excursions, searching for them pesky dragons.
Oh, you're not a fan of the dragons then?
They're not a fan of us either, which he shrugs. It happens to be that way. It has always been that way.
Ah, interesting.
Bolts is going to
It-
chime up, and he doesn't care who he interrupts.
Oh no.
Where are the others? The others, like me.
Oh. Not many of you around anymore. But maybe you find more, in Dwarven settlement, south from here. They are nice folk. Here, I will show you, where. And is like, right, like, it'll be like a minute or two, and then you'll say, take left over here. And then you guys take a left there, and get to like a balcony. And then you'll point out into the distance. You see this range of mountains. Oh. You're gonna want to head all the way down there. At the end of the range, there will be a dwarven fort. Their fort extends into the mountains. They know the secrets of your kind. And, well, perhaps my kind dead at one point, but we are no longer the empire that we once were.
Bolts kind of like looks down at his hands in contemplation. You know, curls his two fingies on each of his hands, and sort of just thinks to himself, or he sort of mumbles under well, what would he be his breath?
My kind.
Do you want to go to the Dwarven village?
He looks over to Haley, pauses for a second, and replies,
I will go where Grick wants to go.
Yeah, but it's your kind. What do you want to do?
What do I want?
Yeah, you're your own individual. Don't worry about what Mr. Grick says. He does his own thing. What do you want to do?
I owe Grick my life.
Yeah,
For
but
that, I am indebted.
I understand that. But you have your own wants and your own aspirations, don't you? You can't like everything Mr. Grick does.
And I've seen you two together. You've already saved his life several times. If you're just looking for a repayment of debt, a life for a life, I think you're already even there.
Mm-hmm. You should go out and start doing your own thing. Don't worry about asking Mr. Grick. Just do what you want.
Bolts doesn't have much of a reply for this. He just kind of looks down, He seems to be deep in thought.
Hmm.
You're doing exactly what Greg didn't want you to do. You're giving him free will.
Damn you.
Also, none of you have
Greg
realized
the
the
wrong
error
people,
in. No, none of us have realized the error of mentioning a person that we know who is not currently
Oh.
here.
Oh, okay.
I doubt they'll ask or care
No,
that
no,
much.
no. Don't worry. Algernon is well aware of this, but is genuinely just prioritizing Boltz's personifying self-actualization. There we go.
Ooh,
I
good
found the
term.
fancy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Haley's just dumb and doesn't remember.
Boltz does not realize the potentially dangerous implications of mentioning Grick in this
Okay.
context.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Algernon's just continuing to try and keep ahead of this steadily spiraling problem.
The giant looks to the Warforged bolts and gets down onto one knee, looks at you. I can tell you a little bit about who you are, perhaps. What would you like to know?
Sit on my lap. What do you want for Christmas?
I know a little bit.
Who created me?
Who created you? Well, to start off, your race is called the Warforged. You were made. Well, the implications in your name is, well, for war. And long time ago, they made the Warforged for a war between the ancients, the mighty stone folk, us giants, the dwarves. We all worked together with our superiors, fight the dragons, to fight others out there that would harm us. It was most likely. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Did we win the war?
He looks. He pauses for some moment. We did not completely lose. It was a hard-fought battle. He looks out into the sunset, or into the sun. It was the gods that we fought. That they were the enemy at one point. They enlisted heroes to slay us stone folk. We rebelled against them. And the dragon folk were even part of this war. But they did not care about our squabble. But the gods didn't like that either. So, what did the gods do? They went and tried slaying the dragons as well. But it is hard to say whether we won or lost. We are not all destroyed. So, that would be perhaps a win. And then he stops for a moment to look at you all.
And wait for a response.
Yeah.
Okay. I can keep going with questions until someone wants to, interrupt.
So just well, after a war, surely, what is it saying? It doesn't matter who was right, but who was left. And if you are still around after the war, well, doing pretty okay.
He nods. That is fair wisdom. Indeed.
What about halflings?
The halflings?
Did we join the war? Did we?
And she gets like into like a little fighting pose and everything, like slashing a pretend sword. Oh, she takes her quarterstaff and just does pretend slashing motions and everything. And she's like,
Did we get into huge armors and battle the dragons? Or not the dragons, but the gods, and then go all over the place?
Cleric asking if they battled the gods.
The
she's assuming that like the evil gods, like the bad ones, obviously not the good ones that she like supports and that she believes in, but like the bad gods.
Yeah. He will smile and look at this adorable. You are a halfling, right?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
Ghostwise halfling.
Okay.
Ghost wife?
Ghostwise.
Ghost waifu.
Ghost waifu.
Ghost wife.
Ghost waifu.
That's what
Yes.
both of our brains went to the same BB place.
Yes, even the halflings joined in.
Oh, I see.
So, he scratches his hair. It's like, I'm not too sure what side the halflings were on, to be honest.
See, that's okay.
I can't
As
quite
long as
remember.
Is this War of the Gods something that Algernon would have any knowledge of?
No.
Sort of.
None of this
No?
information seems even remotely like it's never been mentioned in history books.
Well, my thinking is that Algernon has a kind of got extra historical sources.
Your guys are kind of outside of this world, so they don't really know too much.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He's human.
Yeah, but you have friends on the other side. I am very human. Humans are allowed to know things. They're squishy, silly human brains.
I meant more of the
Yeah. I know. I get
things.
you, but just my totally human thoughts.
Well, speaking of thoughts, Bolt is thinking to himself right now, and he ends up speaking out loud.
Why do I not remember any of this?
What if you have amnesia?
He kind of squints for a bit and thinks. I believe it has something to do with how old you are, perhaps. You've been destroyed. You might forget your past. Or perhaps something else more sinister is going on. Perhaps you can't remember because someone tampered with you. Perhaps
I get the implications there, and I like it.
He thinks for a moment again. Perhaps that is what war does to a warforged. You were only meant for war. And that was all.
Maybe Mr. Grit can help you remember. He works on you.
Bolt will consider asking him, but he will not verbalize that.
I could also take a look. I have occasionally some skills in that area. It may be more polite that way. After all, Rick might feel upset if you're asking him to look over his own work.
Bolts turns to Algernon.
I only trust Rick to work on me.
That's perfectly fine.
Oh.
No, he's not going to push
gonna
this
you
one.
nuts.
I'm certain that's because Grick told him that no, he shouldn't let anyone else go tampering with him.
Don't trust everyone.
You know, he's not going to push it. Algernon's a very suspicious type, and Haley might not have caught it. Bolts might not have caught the implication. Algernon caught the implication there. You know.
Boy.
Haley just sees the good in people, so her thinking that Grick would have tampered with Boltz's memories is just like she wouldn't even think of that unless someone like explicitly was just like tells her.
That thought was like a brief blip in his mind, but he very quickly snuffed that out.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll get you to be a nasty, paranoid. Algernon will get everybody nasty and paranoid like him.
We will all be jaded by the end of this. Bolts will be standing there wondering, like,
What happened to my blissful ignorance? Why am I depressed?
It's alright.
You just got a new ability, dude. Just roll with it.
Very unfortunate.
Let it happen.
We'll go back to Grick for a tiny bit. You are searching around, Grick. Give me a search check.
Yeah. Jingle, jingle, jangle.
And then also give me a move silently check.
Ooh. Search. Move silently. Ooh, that's not good. Not good at all. I didn't think that -1 was gonna help me very much.
That's okay. You're not a thief either.
No. This is just a hobby.
You are messing around with this like one box, and it's just this small little box, but it is made out of this like black material, and it's super duper heavy. It's got to be at least like 50 pounds. But like the because it's so condensed, or this box is so small, and you're like there's no way it should be this heavy.
Oh god, they've deceived me.
Just
full of lead.
But it does look like a kind of like a small chest of some sort.
Of course I'm gonna pick up a small chest.
Yeah. But it's like that's, you know how that one chest that you found had like a with all that gold?
Mm-hmm.
This one, it's pretty much the same thing, but without the gold. Can't hear anything inside of it. It's just this black box, and it looks immaculate. Yeah. Is the fanciest treasure chest you've ever seen of this, whatever this material is. And it's definitely not lead.
Heavy as balls.
Yeah. It's 50 pounds, though.
Jesus. Like, what is it?
You're not sure.
I inspect it.
Inspect it. Do you have... what's that skill, guys?
Appraise?
Praise, yes.
I do have appraise.
All right, give me an appraise
Ding.
check.
Not the best. Not the first.
You do not know what this is, but you're sure it's a metal.
Ah. Could prove useful. 50 pounds, though.
Yeah. And you're sure
By the way,
that the metal is not, what do you call it? It is not painted on. So whatever this black substance is, this metal, it's natural.
Can I drop it out the window? I'll come back for it.
Give me a strength check. You try to pick it up the best of your ability, and you end up like dropping it somewheres, and it just makes this like giant thud, and it clatters with other items. And it actually like it breaks some other things.
Whoopsies.
You'll hear a voice. Oh, must be the kitties again. And you hear like this like thumping coming towards you.
I'm gonna go back out the window.
With
but
or
I'm gonna
without
chill like
the box?
without the box.
Okay.
But I'm gonna chill like above the window, so if they look out and then down, they won't see me.
Okay. You hear the door quickly open. He looks around. Oh, made a big mess. And you just hear this like clattering of things being put back to like where it was supposed to be, and eventually you see a head peek out, and he's looking down.
Oh.
And let's see. You got any magical items on you?
Do I have magical? Oh god. What do you consider a magical item?
Anything that has magic, is it a magical item?
I have a lot of magical things on me. I've got a cloak that's magical. I've got a monocle that's magical. I've picked up a lot of magical things.
Exuding magic.
Please don't say they can smell magic.
Aw. On roll 20. You don't have those boots on you, do you?
I have snowshoes.
You have snowshoes.
Oh no. I just realized where this is going.
He slowly inches back inside and then leaves.
Maybe I shouldn't try my luck too much with that room. I'll go see if I can find another window with goodies in it.
Okay. You can...
Maybe I'll come back to that brick. That's a heavy-ass brick.
Let's see.
This time I'm sticking to the wall so I don't leave footprints.
you can find another window. It's kind of like the same idea as before. It was 50 feet high. Let's see. This is looking for something interesting. Components. Okay. You will as you look inside here, you'll see these giant it's like a giant table with what do you call it? With like, chairs and everything. There's books everywhere. Like maybe a couple books. But they're all like giant sized, right? And it kind of looks like a games area where someone like people like hang out to, just
A
chill.
little commons room.
Yeah.
Like a living room?
Yeah, probably a living room. And
Gotcha.
you give me a spot check.
I'm good at those. Nice. Wait, no, I lied. I'm good at search. That's good enough.
Okay. That's fine. You see a couple items just lying around. You will see, and you can tell, because like there's one right beside you. You'll see these ever-burning torches right beside you. As
ever-burning.
like they're kind of like burning right beside the inside of the windows, and you could tell that they're magical.
Ooh, magic torches.
What else? On the desk or on the table, there is a deck of cards. Yeah, they've got to be magical.
Ooh, yes, I want the deck of cards.
You
Gotta be more careful though. In and out.
That is probably all that's in this room.
It's okay, all I need is a deck of magic cards, because I know magic cards always means good things.
All right, you want to go grab it, or what do you want to grab first?
The cards.
Cards?
Yes.
Are
That'll
you-
probably be the only thing I grab, because there's a little bit of self-restraint here in how much I can carry.
Yeah. Not unlike normal cards, these are giant sized.
Giant magic cards.
And they're all inside like this like big bundle. So it's like even for a kobold, it's as big as a kobold.
As big as I am?
Yeah. Because this is meant for large creatures, and you're a small creature. So imagine it like it'd be like a kite shield sized deck of cards.
Kite shield size, huh?
Yeah.
Oh boy. How much self-restraint do I really have? Where is the card specifically in the room?
So they're probably 20 feet away from you, across. So you're sitting at the windowsill, looking inside, and you see them just across. You'd have to jump down, climb up the table.
Is there a place like next to the cards where I can hide for 10 minutes, give or take?
Next to the or sorry, say that again.
Is there a place nearish by that I can hide for 10-ish minutes with the cards?
There is a pile of pillows that you see in a corner.
That could be risky.
You see to the left, that would be probably some plants. Mind you,
Plants will probably be safer.
giant-sized plants.
I know. I'm gonna see if I can grab the cards and hide with the cards in by the plants.
Okay. All right.
And then
grab the cards. They're actually pretty light as you pick them up.
That's nice.
But it's just awkward to carry.
Yeah.
And you bring them over to the fern-like bushes. When you're looking at these plants, it doesn't look like any fauna that you've ever seen before.
Okay.
And what do you want to do in here? These bushes.
I want to make sure I'm well hidden, and I want to use my special artificer check to determine, or no, not that one. Where's the? Hang on, I gotta scroll through all my abilities.
Yeah, I gotcha. Do you want me to give you a minute?
Yeah.
All right.
You can hop to someone else.
Let's go to the other party members.
That's us.
That's you beat me to the punch.
You guys are still talking the giant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did we
who
hear
else?
the loud crash?
No.
Okay, because the giant walked away, so I don't know if we heard it or not.
Oh, no, this is your giant is still with you.
Different
Oh,
giant.
this
Right.
was like rewind kind of thing before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So Bolt is laying on his stomach, like chin in his hands, elbows on the floor, kicking his feet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tell me another story about the Warforged.
Okay, none of that's happening. That was all joking. Yeah, is it we stay silly out here, okay?
We stay silly.
But in all seriousness, Bolts has been very attentive to what the giant has been saying about his kind. So he's starting to think that all this thinking is dangerous and maybe he should stop.
What? No. Well, NST. Never stop thinking.
Do any of the
So,
other party members have questions then?
Well, you said there was like other groups. So there's the dwarves down south. What other peoples are around? Kind of trying to make as many friends and allies as we can.
Let's see. To the southwest, I believe the goblin tribes are up to no good. They seem to be taking over the Underdark and the mining spots and everything in between. So he'll point out to the other side of the Great Mountains. So over here.
Yeah. This is sort of clicking in and moving with alongside what we heard from the kobolds about the goblins.
Mm-hmm. And then
Do you know where?
go
Do
ahead.
you know where the kobolds are? We met one
Oh.
earlier today, but it ran away.
The kobolds like their snow forts. They're pesky. Pesky. No, not quite pesky. They love their little war games. Especially with the goblins. As I've seen that they have been fighting against the goblins for quite some time.
But ultimately fairly harmless. I understand.
Yes. Quite harmless. He'll point out into the fields. There's definitely a couple kobolds down there, and then you do have the kobold caverns down over here, and he'll point to this area. They have taken over a small village, and the village has a mining spot, which delves deep into the Underdark.
Okay, interesting. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. It's just, if we see any kobolds where they shouldn't, we'll just make sure to shoo them away instead of doing anything more dramatic. It would be, I think, a bit overkill to, crush anything like that just for some trespassing. They can't help themselves after all. No. Just try to have
Wink,
that
wink,
get out of
nudge,
jail.
nudge.
Yeah.
He'll point to the north, like northwest. That way is dragon territory.
Okay.
They keep around those mountains. They survey it. But their lord, quite the ruthless king of his kind.
What form of dragon are we are up there?
White dragons.
Well, that makes sense. They're always some of the less refined of their sort.
Yes, this one has been around since my time. He has always been up there. So he is... he's pretty big by now.
But even after all that time, a white dragon would not have expected to learn some class.
Ha ha ha! Yes, indeed. Though... He shrugs. It is what it is. What else? Probably stay away from the east. The east is a particularly I can't talk.
Particularly?
Yeah, particularly. Particularly dangerous place. Over here, you will find, point over the range, a large tower. It is made of black adamantine. Or something like that. Some kind of magical metal. But it goes deep down underground. Its master is a great lich. I would not try to fight such.
Okay, good to know. Stay away from the tower. It's just been making the map and puts like a frowny face beside the tower, like a little skull.
And he will point even further. You guys can't quite see on this side, but he could bring you to like the other side of the castle, and there'll be like a look off or a lookout.
Thank God, I'm already inside the castle.
A look off.
Yeah,
he's just in war with someone looking. Like, I'm gonna spot this first.
He'll show you a giant mountain range. That's even larger than this mountain that you guys are on. It's like probably triple the size. Imagine you're looking at like Mount Everest or something. That mountain over there is very dangerous as well. Only not even maybe us frost giants could live. Frost dragons could probably live there. But it has dire winters that swirl around that mountain. Oh, and every now and then, I almost forgot to tell you, make sure to stay indoors at some points. You'll be able to tell when your magic starts to sparkle and splinter and all sorts of wackiness happens.
Okay. Well, I don't use magics, but good to know.
Does it
Yes.
hurt?
What?
Does it hurt? The magic when it sparkles and everything.
Well, it depends. Maybe one time it will explode. Maybe it will. Nothing will happen. Maybe your equipment will not work. Perhaps there's just too many things.
Explode?
Don't worry. We'll be careful. Pat to the Haley. Comfort the small thing that's sad.
Just come for the small thing.
But do not worry. If you are careful and safe, you will have no problems here.
That's good.
He will point out northeast. That way is the Great Forest. The forests are quite vast. I believe orc tribes live in there. Other monstrous beings. I do not go in there. It'd be a waste of my time. Pyramid to the north. And he starts like naming off like something. Is like, oh, the large ice fields to the west. It's many things.
Interesting.
So, when did you all arrive?
Some time ago. We are just arriving here, exploring, attempting to make proper diplomatic connections with the locals.
See. Are you located nearby?
We're actually a little bit away now, considering how far we've traveled. But we found a place that we're comfortable enough in. Doesn't want to like it's just. But you know what? He'll actually come out. I think he'll say it's like, of course, as we are here, we are still establishing ourselves. Secrecy is often the best defense. You understand?
Ah, yes. I understand that. Little creatures have to stay safe and quiet.
Follow the pride there, just for.
We'll go back to Rick while he is looking at his abilities.
I did find it.
Wonderful.
It was the Artificer's Monocle ability.
Ah, okay.
Which I don't actually have a time written down, but I remember having you mention that it took like 10 minutes last time I tried to do it, and I was like, oh, I can't really just stand here for 10 minutes.
Indeed.
So I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes.
Right.
This should allow me to detect magic to determine abilities of magic item.
Okay. After about 2 minutes, you'll hear like yelling. Be like, Dad, there's an ice frog around here, I think. I'm gonna go stop it.
Oh god.
And then you just hear this like stomping it, like going like probably through like hallways or something. Just.
How many minutes into my detection am I?
That's 2 minutes. And while you're 2 minutes in, you'll get your first readings that this is illusion based. There's illusion magic inside these decks. After 4 minutes, you feel as if the magic is wild. You're not too sure what it is now.
Wild illusion magic. Well, maybe illusion. Wild magic.
Yeah, something like that. You just get this like wild feeling, and you're looking into the sources of this. And after 8 minutes, yeah, nothing happens. You will see that this is called a deck of illusions. It's a pretty pricey magical item. But I could put that up in the magical item area in a bit. Probably after the session if you want.
Alright.
Deck of illusions.
Illusionist. Well.
Hog.
Can I feasibly fit it in my pants?
No.
What am I supposed to do with this? I'll put it back for now and keep looking around, and then I'll see if I remember to hit that on the way out.
Okay. You're looking around.
I need to do a check for looking around.
No.
Gotcha.
Uh. Uh. You see a spoon.
A spoon.
Yeah, it is definitely magical. You can sense that
Ooh.
it has magic within it.
I'll pocket magic spoon.
It's giant sized.
Damn it. Fuck you, giants. Fine, it stays there. Why does everything have to be massive? I could probably use that as a weapon. A two-handed weapon.
Otherwise, I don't know if there's anything super useful in this room. There's the torches. Sorry?
Did they leave the sled outside? Or did they bring that inside?
I don't think you know. Not.
I don't know. I'm gonna grab both the spoon and the deck of cards and then go outside with them.
All right. So you grab the spoon and you grab the cards, and they're both like dangling in your hands. And you look up to the window. And how do you climb up now?
I just walk up it.
Can you just walk up with 2 feet?
With spider climb, yeah.
Oh. You just walk up?
Hey, wait, let me read that again. Subject can climb and travel on vertical surfaces or even traverse ceilings, yada yada yada. The affected creature must have its hands free. I can't walk on it. I'll hold the spoon in my mouth. I could probably make 2 trips. Would that be feasible?
Yeah, you can make 2 trips.
Alright, I'll make 2 trips.
His spider climb will last that long?
It lasts an hour.
Oh, sweet.
And you can get these 2 items outside.
Nice. And I'll take a peek out front to see if the sled's out there.
All right. Did you guys bring the sled in with you?
I think we would have, because Grick didn't have it with him. And we probably wouldn't want to leave it outside because we've got all our stuff in there. It'd be like just inside the door.
Who the fuck is gonna steal it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Creatures of the night.
We're at the top of
I've
the
heard there's
mountain.
some thieving kobolds around.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Would it have been rude to bring it in? Might it scratch their floors?
Their poor floor. You're tracking snow everywhere.
Okay, well that's a given. Come on, you got to think about location here.
They're frost giants. Tracking snow in is probably polite.
Okay, but what about scratching their nice tile floors?
Do they have tile floors?
They probably had nice immaculate floors, but they look like stone.
Yeah.
So if anything, it's probably you guys worrying about damaging your stuff.
Yeah, ultimately I think
floor.
Bolts would be the one to make the decision. Because he's the one that actually drags it everywhere.
Yeah. Kind of bolts this.
Well, no one told them to stop dragging it.
Alright, fair enough. In that case, I will just I'll bury these 2 items in the snow, like just around the corner of the castle.
Okay.
And then I'll go look for another window.
Okay. You start going looking for another window. And this is a different window, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
These fucking trolls aren't gonna know what hit them.
1 second, guys.
DM's away. Everyone, quick. I don't know.
Quick, steal things.
No, we're already stealing things. I know.
Well, I
Put
am.
stuff back.
No.
All right, I'm back.
Oh,
We didn't steal anything.
Aww.
Not that they know of. They just think there's rats or something.
Okay, let's look for another area of the keep. You are going into the next area, and you probably spend the next 5 minutes kind of like running to the next area because this keep is so massive. This castle. Let's see. Inside this next area, you will see a small little laboratory.
Oh, laboratory. That means good.
You want to go inside?
I would love to go inside. Actually, I should probably look around before I go inside. That would be smarter.
Yeah. As you're looking around, you will actually see someone sitting in a chair, like one of those rocking chairs, and it's
Thank God I looked around.
a giant, a woman who is knitting something together,
Oh,
or a giant woman.
giant woman. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there?
Inside, you will see beside these this like laboratory area, there is what looks to be like goodies to like make potions with.
Ooh, goodies to make potions with.
Yeah, and then you will also see potions themselves of what you think is potions. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
And that's what you can see like right now.
Is there anything by the window I could possibly get unnoticed?
Beside the window. You could probably grab the fancy curtains that are here, but it might make some noise.
Just snake the fucking curtain.
Yeah.
Take the hotel towels.
Take the hotel towel. I think I'll pass on this room.
Alrighty. And I think by this time you're almost running out of that potion.
Has it been an hour?
I mean, it's getting there.
Ooh.
Getting close.
Should I risk it for a possible gold-coated biscuit? Yes. Yes, I should. I'm gonna look for one last window.
Algernon, prepare the spatula to scrape him off the ground.
Alright. The next area is a kitchen.
A kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be lots of kitchen supplies, utensils, been of fancy goodies.
Interesting.
After maybe a minute of you looking around, you'll realize that something is looking at you.
What kind of something?
It looks like a giant cat.
I'm sorry, what?
I feel like that thing is gonna eat me. And that's my warning that I'm pushing my luck, and I will go back to the stuff I buried.
Okay. You get out of Dodge, and I want you to roll me a d20.
Oh no.
20 is good, 1 is bad.
I think that's bad.
Not great. Not
You will
terrible.
hear this like loud meow of like meow, you know, like like this like it doesn't sound like a house cat, but it is definitely like some kind of cat creature.
Now, is it meowing or roaring?
Mm,
'Cause cats cannot do both.
yeah,
They can do one or the other.
yeah. It
Also, cats traditionally can't teleport, and yet,
What do you mean, and yet?
I mean, magic cats can
Hydalann,
teleport.
you're the god of this world. If they can do both, they can do both.
They can do three things. They can meow, they can roar, and they can eat people who get pedantic about it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It was a meow. Yeah.
All right, so it
You
can't be
sure
that
was the
bad.
Mjor?
The Mjor.
Meow.
Mjornir.
Meow.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. But the creature jumps onto the ledge and
Uh-oh.
kind of like is like looking outside the window and then like kind of like looking at you.
Wait.
And just meow.
No. It's just stop that.
He's eyeing you down as you are probably running away.
Can I reach into my bag of everlasting rations and like throw a little bit back into the house to distract the cat?
Sure.
Is that a strength check?
Roll me.
Is there
Yeah, just roll a dex check actually.
Dex checks.
is there a use magic device
Oh, I
check?
fucked up.
Yes, there is use magic device. But use magic device is for something a bit different.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah. I think you were so scared that you accidentally dropped the food onto the ground.
That's fine. The food can be, as long as I have the bag and the cat's probably distracted.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You run away. And you look back. This cat-looking thing jumps down onto the ground and sniffs the food, eating it up.
Yes. That works out for me.
And you can get away scot-free for now.
For now. I'm gonna take the stuff I buried by the castle and find a better spot for it.
Okay, you dig your stuff out of its little hiding spot. And where do you go now?
Probably a little bit away from the front of the castle.
Okay. So you start running away from the castle. What is the rest of the party doing?
Are we done here? I mean, we've had this nice chat, and it's still early morning. We've got another place to be. We've learned a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I think our next step is to start heading towards that dwarven settlement. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
And,
does Bolts have anything to ask? Good talk.
Good talk.
That's most talks with both.
He's just so endowed with his new knowledge that
I think he's going to say,
Where we should find Brick.
Yes, we should. But he's certainly not in here, so I suppose we'll have to go outside to find him.
Let us vamoose.
Indeed.
Well then, I appreciate you coming by.
Thank you, Mr. Giant, for all your information and hospitality.
Yes. Could I get your name one time just for my notes?
Oh, yes. Did I not say it before?
No.
It is
Bluff
Vixbar.
check. Vixbar.
Frost Giant Lord. Be at your service.
Oh, we're fucked if we get on his bad side.
Don't worry, he
Just
doesn't know I
accident
did anything. His cat, however, might have a feeling that I did something.
It's okay. It's okay. Chances are, if it happens, all you're gonna do is sour the dragon giant relations even further.
I didn't do anything. Nope.
Yeah, but you're a kobold. Obviously, you are just working for them damn giants.
Yes, I'm working for the giants.
No, I mean the dragons. Words.
I wish I would have been doing this on Dragon Sword. That would have been cool. No, I just get to steal this for gold.
No.
Alrighty. He will bring you guys outside. He'll open up the doors and everything. But before you guys do that, a younger giant, not as tall as the big giant that you're hanging out with right now, and he doesn't have as much hair. He doesn't have like a great beard, but he's probably a good 100 years old, maybe a couple hundred.
A
But
mediocre beard at best.
yeah, he's like, he'll come up running to Vic's bar and say, "Father, the cat is going wild outside." "Oh, it must be one of those pesky mice." Yeah, I don't know what's gotten him. He's eating something outside.
Oh. Well, perhaps it is one of you are all rather on unfriendly relations with some of the other members of this place. Perhaps one of them has sent something.
I hope it's not the goblins.
Alja just sees the opening. I've heard the goblins are planning something. This could be one of their opening moves. I'd be very careful of all of that.
Perhaps you're right.
One.
Every single time Algernon rolls, I'm just waiting to see.
It's always like fucking 80s.
He looks at Algernon. He's like, "I think you're right. I should probably set up those goblin traps again."
Yes. That sounds like an excellent idea. Now, we won't keep you. But tell me, if we ever want to visit again, could you tell us, would you let us know how we'd not get caught up in those? Be a terrible shame, after all.
Oh, just come to the front door.
Okay, I understand. I mean, where else would we go, right, guys?
We could go to a window, but that's improper, so you always have to knock first at the front door.
Exactly.
Ho, ho, ho. You are all funny little creatures. Especially the little halfling thing.
You're funny. You're a funny big creature.
Oh, I will take that as a compliment.
Yes.
Well
Goodbye,
then.
Mr. Giant.
Hmm.
We shall see you again.
I hope to hear from you all again.
Indeed.
And he will close his castle doors and yeah, and you just hear this like thumping of feet just walking away. Don't hear the vibrations anymore.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was great. I hope I didn't accidentally start a war, and we'll just move on.
Don't worry about it. What's the worst that can happen?
I just said that. Accidentally starting a war.
Touché. Touché.
Indeed.
Apparently, I am built for war.
Well, the reason why somebody was created doesn't have to be the reason they live.
You are correct.
Now that
I
they're-
live to protect Brick.
Indeed.
Or
Speaking,
you can live for yourself.
you can. It is perfectly fine to want to live to protect somebody else, but make sure it's because what you want, and not because it's what somebody else wants.
On that note, let's go find Mr. Grick.
And hope he hasn't been eaten by a cat.
Well, I think we would have heard screaming by now.
I don't know. Cats are ambush predators.
I don't think Mr. Grick would want a quiet death, though.
I feel like he would want to be as dramatic as possible.
So let's hope he wasn't eaten by a cat then, so that he gets to have his horrifically violent death.
Would Grick
Mhm.
notice them come out of the place?
You'd probably be maybe at a point where, you know, like, you can see people coming in and out, yeah. You see
Grick
them
would
talking.
wave them over.
And the party members, you could see someone, like, waving out in the distance.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing that these shoes make me pretty silent on snow because I'm gonna bolt on over there.
Just gonna go over there. Get out, skadoodle.
Alright, you guys all meet up. And now what?
I'm just gonna unload some stuff onto the sled.
Ah. If anybody asks, the goblins did that.
What?
I found these on a walk I went on.
No, you stole them from the giants and you got caught by a cat.
What? No, that doesn't sound like me.
Nah. I never even went in there.
Giants. That's interesting.
Indeed.
How was your talk with them? Yeah. Lovely. All right, where to next? Actually, we might want a pit stop back at the port to sell some stuff.
Indeed.
Because I have a lot of.
I see.
I guess we can make a quick pit stop before we go to the dwarf location.
Going to a dwarf location.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
At least that's what Mr. Bolts wants to do. Right, Mr. Bolts?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bolts wasn't paying attention.
Ah, good talk. No, Haley asked if Bolts wanted to go to the dwarf location.
Ooh, that's a big question for Bolts.
Especially right in front of me.
Yeah, right in front of Grick. He's thinking very long and hard about this. It is very clear. Like just the fact that it's taking him this long to answer should say something to Grick.
Oh. Can't remember the last time you properly wanted something. I don't see why not. A visit to the dwarfs could prove useful.
Mr. Grick, you have to be quiet. Mr. Bolts has to think for himself. You can't tell him what to do.
I thought that was what you said, what he wanted to do. Okay.
Did Grick really just roll over that easy?
He's just
you know what?
confused.
Sure, I'll let Grick. I'll let Bolts think for himself. Sure.
It's fine. The trick always to get somebody to to agree to something they shouldn't or wouldn't normally is to just speak fast, just crash through, and not give them time to realize they should have said, "Hang on a second." Not that I know about this.
Grick is just confused because he already kind of was like, yeah, okay, let's go to the dwarves, and then was immediately no,
Okay, don't
Bolts
say
has to say
anything.
it, even though you're the one that told me Bolts wanted to go there.
Well,
Yeah,
now
that's
that
good.
Grick has confirmed that they can, Bolts will say,
Yes, I want to visit the dwarves.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna visit the port town first, then we'll go to the dwarves. Just kind of gives
Yes,
you
sir.
like one of those friendly punches on the arm, but it's on like the leg because he's tiny.
it
Little
hurts
tink.
your hand.
Ah, why did I do that?
Wonderful. Let's see. It is 10 p.m. already, or it's been 3 hours. Can end it here because I'm sure everyone has to go to sleep and have a good snooze. New news?
Yes,
Indeed.
Indeed.
I am rather
Indeed,
eepy.
Mosquito.
he's EP.
But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed playing today's session of
Yeah,
Giants and Dungeons.
and stealing.
And stealing. Yeah.
I enjoyed it thoroughly, as always.
On the way back, Grick is probably gonna inspect all these items closer, both with the monocle and like appraise them and all that stuff.
Okay, sounds good.
Just gonna spring this on you now rather than next session when we're supposed to skip all the traveling.
Yeah. I can send you all the information for all that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. Then. So definitely going to town next session, and then dwarfs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. Unless,
Dwarves.
like with the classic, unless something really dramatic happens.
Yeah.
You know.
I sure hope they're digging holes.
Diggy holes?
Diggy holes.
Diggy hole.
I'm just glad that Bolt is finally getting some character development. I'm
Yeah,
tired of being a
Bolt.
simp for Grit.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm getting character development too.
We are developing that character.
Yeah, let's
Finally,
go.
I'll start getting more speaking roles.
Yay.
You know, it's like it's been all perfectly fine, but then Hydalann got a call from the agent. It's like, no, this won't do.
This won't do.
Listen, people like this Bolts guy, but he doesn't talk enough.
Yes.
We need to change this up.
Whenever he does talk, it's always about Grick this, Grick that.
Yeah.
People hate this great guy.
Oh god.
Our studies show Grick is not polling well with the audiences. Kill them all.
Dude, if that's my legacy, I would be so happy. That's so in character for Grick. This should be generally disliked.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. He has a small but dedicated fan base.
Small. Yeah.
The fan base is Bolts.
But it's very dedicated.
Very dedicated.
Very good.
Very dedicated fan base.
Some might say you only have one fan.
So the only fan you
If
need.
Grick has one fan, it's me. If Grick has no fans, I'm dead.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. We'll see you guys next week then.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, if there's anything you guys need in between session, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys next week. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Woo. Alrighty. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye. See ya.
Goy. Alright, guys. Alright, chat. Yo, what's going on, Johnny? Huskies. It is Doggo. I've been kind of wanting to stream some Yu-Gi-Ohs and then also stream like some Fate Grand Orders. Maybe I'll do that in the morning. I'm kind of thinking that's what I want to do. Let's see. Is there anyone streaming? How you doing, Johnny? Oh. Wow. All right. Do I know? Oh, who's this person? Not much. Doing good. Watching a scary movie. Ooh, like the scary movie or a scary movie. Acted not. A farm. What is Terminator risk? Ugh. Change the. Let's we're gonna raid Drim. I haven't raided Drim for a while. It's been really long. Raid. Prime. Alrighty, guys. We will see you guys next week for the next D&D, and then what else we do? Tomorrow and Friday we'll be doing a little bit of Baldur's Gate. Might play some gotcha games. We also might do I don't know, a little bit of everything, I think. But yeah. Hope you all have a good one. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe if you're on the YouTubes. Hit that follow button if you're on Twitch, and if you're on any other platform. Yeah, you know, just hang out. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
I mean, I totally. Yo, Hydalann, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome. For those who don't know me, my name is Zen, JRPG and novel streamer, currently streaming Fire Emblem Three Houses. Just about to like really edge stream, just like roaming around a little bit. But hey, it's fine. How is your stream? How is your D&D? Come here. Have a shot. No, not are you? Pretty good. Yeah, it's been a while. Totally fine. I mean, I'm busy. I barely get to like even hang out on like other people. But thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Nice. As you can see, I've been like I've been I've been I've been sucked in by 3 houses. Like super invested to the point that I went all out and decided to do all routes. So here's my last route.